Hey everyone, Hydra Head here. This is number 3? Yeah, this is the next part of Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps' Dark Star Rising. I reviewed all the others so far. So am I the only one who hates words on covers? Because I hate words on covers, guys. I don't need speech bubbles on a cover. I think it would have been just fine without the reference to freaking Judge Dredd. This like multi-tier trope reference. I'm not buying it. I'm not having it. Cool cover. I just don't like the words, and I don't like the fact that they got to make some cross-media reference. Whatever. Sick cover though, for the most part. I don't know. Oh, I see. That's his reflection. That's not Tomar-tu inside. So this whole like reflective surfaces thing is I don't know if it's becoming like the new standard, but it seems like anytime you see a drawing where somebody has a reflective surface, they got to be showing like scenes reflecting in it. It's not often that's how it works. Well, it doesn't matter. Let's just get into the story. It's a great. The series has been really good. And this just picks up pretty much right where we left off. Tomar-tu finally goes back and gets Goldface and gets his revenge on him. Goldface is the guy that killed Tomar-tu's dad. And he absolutely devastates that golden bastard. The Green Lantern Corps quickly deduces what happens. As Hal Jordan is checking it out, Barry shows up. So this part was really good for the story. It explained a lot if you're not an avid Green Lantern reader, which I'm not. Not because I don't like it. It's just I didn't get into Green Lantern until I read Ethan Van Sciver and Jeff Johns' Hal Jordan Rebirth. And then after that, I was a big fan. But anyway, let's fill this in with a lot of information. Albeit, the dialogue was a bit copious, kind of drug on, and it was very emotional. But at the same time, Flash is the emotional center of the DC universe. That if he's in something, you can kind of bet that there's going to be some sort of emotional drama at some point. That's just kind of his role in DC, and it's a good role for him. Barry's a good guy. After we leave Hal and Barry and the incident with Goldface, we join Guy Gardner in a bar, messing people up. He's looking for somebody in specific, and he's being typical Guy, which is fantastic. This dude shows up, and he's somebody from the Yellow Lanterns. I'm not particularly familiar with him, but he looks like a badass. They apparently get together every now and then, get drunk, and tear places apart. Which is a pretty funny relationship and not something that you see in a lot of modern comics, because it's usually only old guys that are familiar with those types of relationships between dudes. The younger generation isn't really known for having a real frenemy, somebody that you get along with, but you really get along with simply so that you can battle it out in the future. Anyway, Guy and him talk, and they agree that they're probably gonna help each other out. That's when we meet, or we join Kyle. Kyle was looking for somebody very specific, somebody that Guy told him to find, and that's this dude here with a taxi cab in space. Kyle really doesn't see how this guy's going to be of any help or service to what they need to do and get them to where they need to go. But as it turns out, the guy has a mother box engine. Let's see, where is it? Did I skip the page? What? Where is it? Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah. He's got a mother box drive. I don't know. Maybe that's normal. But like everybody else's mother box just basically looks like a cell phone, and this guy's got a giant freaking box that's driving his spaceship and a boom transport. Whatever. I like it. It's just kind of, I don't know. I don't even know what to think about that. Anyway, the the boom taxi takes Kyle to New Genesis, and that's where Orion's troop basically captures him, and then we're left to join John, who is meeting with the Zods of all people. He's trying to get them to join forces with him to help against the Dark Stars, and the Zod and his people are not having it. They don't want the Green Lanterns there. It turns into immediate conflict, but Jon Stewart's a clever dude, and instead of having just his powers, he brought some kryptonite and was able to keep these guys in check. Of course, it still breaks into an all-out brawl. And then we pretty much immediately switch scenes again. Who is this? I'm sorry this is taking me so long to talk. I'm just trying to... Is this Hal? No, it's not Hal. So we had Kyle, Guy, John, Hal. I'm not sure who this is. I feel like an idiot now. How did I read this and not know who this guy is? Pretty sure this is Hal. No, it's a new guy. Man. Alright. Anyway, we join the other Lantern at the Metropolis Striker Island Penitentiary. And that's when we meet the Atomic Skull, who looks like a badass. This gets me really stoked for the next one, Dark Pursuits, because this guy looks fucking sick. I don't know if he's a new person. I haven't seen him before, but I love this style. I think it's going to be sweet. Anyway, I guess this was kind of a shitty review. But I needed to get some more content out there. And this is a really good series. I just always have a tendency to be a little bit overly cynical about things. That's why I bitch so much about the cover, especially the reference to Judge Dredd. And I know it's a reference to the comic, not just the movie, but everybody, for the most part, is more familiar with the movie, and the movie was referencing the comic, so it's like this triple layer trope. And I just would have been happier if there weren't word bubbles fucking up this picture. Anyway, guys, definitely check this out. If you haven't started reading it, I mean, you can always wait for the trade paperback. It would be worth it. But these are good, and they're still only $2.99 right now. DC is going to be bumping up the cover price on everything. So, get them while they're cheap. Alright, guys. Hail Hydra.